legend of the also-ran, ambitious towers made of sand. Here stands a dedication built upon the ruins of my aspirations.
Ladies, gentlemen, and sentient pudding monsters, Matthew Ebel.
Wake up in the morning with a cold wind pouring in. Some people dream of California. That's alright if you like your weather warmer. But I got me a city, she stays up at night with me. Some towns are too laid back, but my city's an insomniac. I get so turned about and burned out and confused and confined. Yeah. But all I know is that I'm crazy for that New York state of mind. Good morning, New York. Good morning, New York. Good morning, New York. Good morning. Down to the station where the rats are all racing. Some swear they're bound for better places, and that's alright if your thing is open spaces. But I love me the city, she sings along with me. Some say that sleep is overrated, and I know cause I'm over-caffeinated. She can confuse you and abuse you, but she gets in your head. Yeah, but she's my empire, and if you don't like the taste of this big apple, you can just bite me instead, huh? When I open up my eyes, all I wanna see is her face, and tell her that I love her more every second I'm awake. Good morning, New York. Good morning, good morning, New York. 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 Good morning. And good morning to all of you, or, well, good evening. I don't know where you are right now, but hello from the Composition Lab. My name is Matthew Ebel, and I'm glad to have you with me. Oh, the camera still has not changed over yet. There we go. That's better. Ah, yes. Oh, thank you very much. Raltz Clamar over in the Telegram chat says the stream is live and it's sounding great. That's always good to hear. because sometimes it doesn't. So now that most of the technical glitches are ironed out at this point, I will crack open that beer that I just mentioned on the Twitters earlier. This week's show is brought to you by the Shed Brewery in Vermont with their Mountain IPA, and it's rather fantastic. And they have a label that looks good in black and white, so hey. As always, I don't actually have anybody sponsoring this show. I'm just mostly fueled by beer and coffee, as most of you know already. So, oh yes, Jaeger did not realize how loud the volume was. Well, I mastered this to decent levels live. So anyway, let's see here. Let's see what else we got going on in the chat room here. By the way, as always, if you don't know who the heck I'm talking to, other than myself, go to MatthewEbel.com/live, and you can join the chat room there. You can also go to MatthewEbel.com/Telegram and join the chat room there. I have sort of split chat room things going on. Let's see. The date on the marquee is wrong. Do you guys care if I bother fixing that? That's one thing I forgot to do. Well, I could do that real quick here. Actually, let me see if I can just... little background music while I do that. You can watch my butt move. Oh, no, you can't. It's behind stuff. This happens to me more often than I'm comfortable admitting. Let's see here. There it is. So it is not July 25th, in case you weren't aware. It is currently August 8th. That's better. That's more like it. All right. Thank you for noticing that one. Yes. As Epoch Wolf was saying, this stream brought to you by booze. Yeah, well, that's pretty much every stream, honestly. I'm just usually I'm not drinking during the stream. But that's okay. This week in particular, I don't have anywhere to go. I do have stuff to do after the stream is done, but that's much better. Okay, so now that the date is correct, which you don't currently see in front of you anyway, it doesn't really matter. And Origami, I don't know if you noticed a change from last week. It does actually say now available instead of available. So I have fixed some things in the interim here. Anyway, I should mention also that last song was called "Good Morning New York," and it was requested by Z and Z via my request form at MatthewEbel.com/live. I got some odd requests for stuff I've never heard of before, and then I went and looked it up, and one of those songs is like way out of my range. I'll work on it and I'll see if I can do that one. The other one is apparently like a brief little thing from the Steven Universe show, and I've never watched a single episode of Steven Universe, so I'll have to bone up on that one too. But I did get another request for one from Cognitive Dissonance. This is actually a request put in from Crazy Midget. Don't look at me. I didn't come up with a name. You know what? We'll just call him Crazy Little Person. How about that? Does that work? I know so many crazy little people. But this one, this was a request from Cognitive Dissonance by Crazy Midget. It's actually the lead track on the album. It's called I Will Take You Home. If we leave this town tomorrow, will we crawl back again someday? Are we starting an adventure? Or are we just running away? Is our love enough to hold us through the darkness and the light? Will we find ourselves together? Or is this the big goodbye? Goodbye. Oh, I see you staring down that road, but you don't have to walk alone. Shake that weight, your heavy load won't break you. Let me take you home. I will take you home. Maybe we could find a reason to forget the whole affair. 'Cause heaven knows it would be safer to pretend that we don't care. No, no, no. If our love was all we needed, would you sail away with me? Just dip your toe into the water, or dive head first into the sea. Yeah, oh yeah. Well, I see you staring down that road, but you don't have to walk alone. Shake that weight, your heavy load won't break you. Let me take you home. I will take you home. Got this feeling deep down in the marrow of my bones. The stars are not our ceiling. The sun is just an arrow pointing home. Well, I see you staring down that road, but you don't have to walk alone. Shake that weight, your heavy load won't break you. Let me take you home. I will take you home. I see you staring down that road, but you don't have to walk alone. Shake that weight, your heavy load won't break you. Let me take you home. I will take you home. I will take you home. Oh, so yeah, that was a little song. Wow, it always ends up on my butt. I don't know why, but the camera loves my butt at the end of the songs. That was one, like I said, the lead track on Cognitive Dissonance, which you can see right now at the bottom of the screen here. And that was a little song about being adventurous and not being afraid to try something new, you know. It hasn't been much of a secret that Aaron and I have been looking at moving to Seattle over the last year now, and we're looking for ways to make that happen. So it's a little scary, uprooting from everything you know and moving across the country. Now, I've done that 3 or 4 times. I'm a musician. I've lived in Washington State, where I grew up. I lived in Nashville. I lived in New Hampshire. I live here in the Boston area. It's not so much for him because he's lived in the same place his whole life. So I kind of wrote that one for him as a bit of encouragement for him. And that being said, we are planning on moving to Seattle at some point, which means I need to change a few things in my life and how I keep things going and what I'm doing on stage and whatnot. So if you've noticed, I've been sort of transitioning into dance music as of late. You are absolutely correct. I am in fact transitioning into dance music. That doesn't mean I'm giving up doing this, because this is an awful lot of fun. But it does mean that I'm experimenting with more electronic things. And honestly, the feedback I've been getting from most of you has been fantastic. Some of you I know are not into the dance music thing, but the adventure albums are still going to happen, that's for sure. and I'm working on an all dance music album right now. I wanted to call it Matthew Ebel Can't Dance because I can't. But I think we're actually going to call this one Children of the Stars. I think that's actually going to be the name of the album. And this is the first place I've ever mentioned this to anyone. So I don't know. We'll see. But back to the chat room here. Sounding great in 5.1. No, the stream is not being strummed in 5.1, but I guess it's being converted from stereo. Wow, that's kind of interesting. And thank you, Kit, for tweeting about the show right now. I very much appreciate that. I'm glad you're listening to the show and not watching the show, because apparently you're doing it in traffic. Yeah, stay safe, please. And yes, I-95 sucks, no matter what flavor of I-95 you're driving on. Anyway. Oh, yes. So that was also, that one was I Will Take You Home by, requested by Crazy Midget. That's actually the end of the requests that I've got queued up here right now. But if you want to put in another request or two, be my guest. You can do so in the chat room, of course, on Telegram or right here on MatthewEbel.com/live. And I will be paying attention. But I think next I want to do something that... I don't know. I want to do one that I haven't done in a long time, actually. So, beer, give me strength for this one. Some of you already know what it is because it's. I think I only actually have one waltz in my entire repertoire. I can see raindrops and grease spots outside on the parking lot of this cafe. I don't know for sure, but the man on the radio said it'll rain most of the day. Well, here I am trapped behind hot cappuccinos, just trying to write down a thought. Now and again I keep staring at raindrops, and I just can't do what I ought. Well, oh no, I've done it again. I had noble intentions, but stained them with sin. Please, God, don't let me get dirty. I need you to wash me again. The more the rain gathers, the harder it gets to see grease spots outside in the dirt. Oh, I just keep watching. I wanna start writing so bad that it's starting to hurt. See, I get these notions like raindrops and grease spots that keep me from writing my songs. Somehow I reached the conclusion that raindrops were better for me all along. Oh no, I've done it again. I had perfect intentions, but stained them with sin. Please, God, don't let me get ugly. I need you to wash me again. So now my coffee is sitting unnoticed in front of my vacated chair. I want to write, but the rain looks so nice, I just had to spend some time out there. The rain covers me like it covers the grease spots, and after a while I am drenched. I opened my mouth, and despite all the coffee and writing, my thirst has been quenched. Oh no, I've done it again. I had noble intentions, but drowned them with sin. Please, God, don't let me go crazy. I need you to wash me again. There we go. I was going to hold that note out until we got back to this shot here. So for once, one song is not going to end on my butt, so I'm turning around just mooning the camera. Anyway, and I'm not going to make a big deal out of it either. Shit. Anyway, let's see. Oh, is it clipping for anyone else? Okay, good. All right. Very glad to see that. Okay, good. That's the last thing I want to see, because I don't have like a sound engineer here, in the composition lab, which is basically just a tiny corner of the house. It's where I do all of my studio writing. Because I don't have a sound engineer here, anytime I look at the chat room and says, "Is this clipping for anyone else?" I'm like, what? My favorite one is, "What happened to the stream?" Like, anyway. No, that never happens. It always goes well here. Oh my goodness. Crapola Farm is saying, you are so awful about catching these live, you always forget about it. Well, you're catching it live now. Or you're not. I don't know. Somebody might have hacked into your account and is typing this on your behest. But I'm glad you finally made it as well. Let's see here. What else we got here? Let It Rain was the song of the past, like the song of the past like 3 weeks as it flooded across northern Illinois. Oh dear God. Wow, that's terrible. Yeah, I wrote the song Let It Rain after our basement was flooded for a full week, and my studio was... Anyway. So let's see here. Anything else? The Entertainer by Billy Joel. I looked that one up, actually. I don't have that one down yet. Like I said, I've been sort of marathon working on a new website and an entirely new look. Wow, there's some serious latency thing happening here, and I don't know why. The CPU has suddenly spiked to 92%. I'm willing to bet that my machine is doing a backup. Yeah, screw you. Okay, that's better. Forgot to turn that stuff off. Anyway, so Kit is asking, let's hear some of the new electronic stuff. Okay. I'm not going to do an instrumental, that's for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll go with this one, because this one straddles the line. Straddles the line between my singer-songwriter I don't know, supply of music and the new stuff I'm working on with the dance music. Let's see if I can get this one to work properly here. Let's see, get this in the right tempo. Oh yeah, there we go. If it wasn't clipping before, it will now, that's for sure. thought I would be deep if I could write about the trees, 'cause that's what deep people do. I'd really write about the world, or wars, or bars, perhaps a girl, but the words would be a forest all the way through. I compare the dancing of the leaves so graceful high above the lovely dairy grounds to the Middle East. Well, whatever, I guess I'm not as deep as all the poets in the coffee house downtown. How do people get so deep? Why was I shortchanged? Seems the more I try to write, the more I think I'm strange. People write about the trees, they sound like they recycle, but they all drive an SUV. I can't write to save the trees, 'cause I've been trying, but my congressman just won't listen to me. And I'm told my lyrics ain't the deepest, they don't seem to paint 1,000 pictures with a word. I don't have to build a rap like Sylvia Plath and float on crap like that, I'd only sound absurd. How do people get so deep? Why was I shortchanged? Seems the more I try to write, the more I think I'm strange. That's the thing I like most about the songs that actually have like playback going on. So I can actually stop and take a drink in the middle of the song. In the shallow grass, but damaged shallow words will feed me better than the poet codes I've heard. Who's to say I'm full of bull, because I got no beef with songs that make sense to the herd. All I wanted was to milk a metaphor about the trees and write some crap that really wows. But now instead of writing about the trees, somehow or another, I've ended up writing about cows. Get so deep, why was I shortchanged? Seems the more I try, the more I try, the more I try. How do people get so deep? Why was I shortchanged? Seems the more I try to write, the more I think I'm strange. answer 14 billion years ago. All our phobias and hopes singularly were composed. We were young and burned like the fires that forge the sun. Someone fire the starting gun. Heaven knows what we'll become. As we charged into the night, flying at the speed of light, leaving parts of us behind. We got cold, drifted apart as we grew old. Memories burned and lies retold. Do you remember the light you hold? We are children of the stars. We are children of the stars. Whether we're born of dust or monkeys, nothing changes who we are. We are children, children of the stars. We are children of the stars. We are children of the stars. Whether we're born of farms or factories, nothing changes who we are. We are children, children of the stars. Everything around us comes from the same place. Every breath you take is stardust, just like the smile on your face. We are lost, searching for light at any cost, seeing more as we cast off the burning rage that we once saw. We are children of the stars. We are children of the stars. Whether we're born of mud or mountains, nothing changes who we are. We are children, children of the stars. We are children of the stars. We are children of the stars. Whether we're born of whores or virgins, nothing changes who we are. We are children, children of the stars. Whether we're born of gold or sulfur, nothing changes who we are. We are children, children of the stars. Whether we're born of dreams and nightmares, nothing changes who we are. We are children, children of the stars. Oh my goodness. Well, inexplicably, we seem to have crossed that threshold of half an hour, so it's about time for me to start calling it quits, folks. I hate to break it to you. Oh, and the camera's still shining on my butt anyway. Well, whatever. There we go. So that's about it for this week, but this is the direction I'm going to be going, and let me know what you think, of course. I'll be in the chat room here on YouTube for a little bit longer, of course, and I will, of course, also be in the chat room on Telegram long after that YouTube chat expires. So stick around, chat with me, and hopefully I'll see you around here next week. And thank you guys once again for tuning in. I am Matthew Ebel, and I'll see you next time from the Composition Lab.
I got one more song for you, and that's it. I'm sorry, I'm running out of time here. Thank you so much for joining me up here, Anthropon. Something called Night Train. I got one more song for you, and that's it. I'm sorry, I'm running out of time here. But thank you so much for joining me up here, Anthropon. We're going to close out with something called Night Train.
you so much.